Hi, I'm Sandy, and welcome to Life with Sandy. Okay, April Fool!
I am not a fool.
She's a fool. She picks her
April Fool's
Day.
to do a colonoscopy. That makes no sense.
I know.
Remind me I didn't wear my ring or my watch.
Ooh.
I know.
I never wear my ring.
Well, I always do, but I'm not when I'm going to the hospital.
Well, they always ask you not to wear it anyhow.
I know, so. But I am a forgetful person. I'll think,
where'd it go?
Yeah, exactly.
I forget. This is early.
It's early for her. This is what went. About when I've already been up by this point. Yeah.
Pshaw.
Exactly.
She's a nut. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Well, I just dropped Denise off to see if I can't go in the hospital, so I'm going to go over to Christy, my daughter Christy's house. She doesn't live that far from here because it's going to be a couple hours, and I don't feel like sitting in the parking lot for a couple hours. So anyway, today is Friday, April 1st, April Fool's Day. I don't play tricks on anybody, but I had, what did I do with it? Oh, here it is. I had a list, like Santa Claus. I'm going to check it twice, of birthdays for today. But I know today is Awesome Otter's birthday, but Awesome Otter, I don't know if I spelled your first name right. I have S-H-E-N-A. Sheena? Hopefully that's right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sheena. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. And just in case I spelt it wrong, I think it might have been Shanna. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shanna. Or Shanna. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. I usually mess up the last name, not the first name. Oh. It's also Kat, D-K-A-T. It's Kat's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kat. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. It's Lisa Short's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lisa. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. It's also Susan Niebrick. Susan. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Susan. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Also, if we could pray for Pat, I would really appreciate it because Pat needs your prayers. And also Rebecca. Rebecca needs your prayers. So if you could pray for Pat and Rebecca, and like I always say, God knows what the prayers are for, I would really appreciate it. Also, by the time you see this, Denise's colonoscopy will be done, but hopefully she gets good results. So you can include her in your prayers too. Oh, buddy. You know, sometimes I wonder, these people, they think that they're like Superman and they're like made of steel and nobody's going to hit them. Especially their cars. It's like, ooh, I don't know. What was I going to talk about today? Jim and I are going to go for our boosters this afternoon. I have a 4:20 appointment and Jim's is at 4:40. I still got to fill out I can fill it out when I get there, but they have a thing online that you can fill out the paperwork before you go in. I think that they won't make Jim wait till 4:40 probably since we're together. I think they just do that in case, you know. It's like we're the old married couple doing everything together now. It's like, it's getting silly. But I went to bed at 2 and I woke up naturally because because I knew I had to get up. I set an alarm clock, but I got up naturally at 7:30 because I had to pick up Denise at 8:10. And I was ready by 7:45. I just sat in the chair and played games on my phone until it was time to go pick her up. Even when I worked, I would set an alarm clock, but I always woke up before the alarm clock. There were a few rare occasions that the alarm clock woke me up, and that's just such an annoying noise. It's just like, I guess I just didn't want to hear that. But anyway, I haven't been this way. Been a long time. A long, long, long time. But, I've been reflecting a lot this week on I think because so many people have made comments that they say that I seem more relaxed now that I've changed my channel name. And I really have to admit that I do feel a little bit more relaxed, but I'm still reflecting on, instead of reflecting on how far I've fallen back, I'm really realizing that, you know what, I did it once before and I can do it again. Long time ago, probably, I think it was 1999, because I was determined that when it came into the new millennium that I wasn't going to be fat. I lost like 75 pounds. And I got really close to Wonderland then, too. I think I was down to like 204 or something like that. But then I went crazy and went over 300 pounds. But I've done it before. I've lost 96 pounds. I have to remind myself that. I mean, I don't need to look at... I can look back and think, and not in a negative way, that I did reach 96 pounds. Think of it as a positive way of, I did it once, I can do it again. I know I can. And so I'm determined. I really am determined. I'm really following my plan this week. I kind of deviated a little bit from my dinner menu last night because I even forget I was supposed to have the taco cups, I think. I forgot to take them out of the freezer. So when I went in to make my dinner, I'm thinking, Sandy, you got to take them out of the freezer. I know you can thaw them and all that in the microwave. They get too wet or something. I don't like thawing things in the microwave. So that's why I had the vegetable platter, which hit the spot. It really was good, and it was very filling. So I have no qualms about that. See, I should be the good wife and go get Jim's cheese that he likes over here. Nah. Because it's a little bit out of my way. So anyway, that's what, and I think that not stressing so much, because I really am not stressing as much as I was. And so many people, you guys pay attention. You really pay attention. Have pointed out, which is so true, that in 2020, when I lost 25 pounds, I ate all my meals at home. I didn't get any carry-outs. I didn't go to the restaurants, obviously because they weren't open. Jim got carry-outs and things like that during the pandemic. I just made my own food. And it was in 2021 when I started going back out to eat, forgetting everything I had learned, and I needed to remind myself, and thank you, all of you, for reminding me that was the key. Now, that's not to say that I'm never going to eat out, because trust me, I'm going to eat out. But I'm going to be a little bit more perspective of when I eat out and be more aware that I did better in 2020 when I was preparing more of my own meals. 2020 was really a bum year, I know. But I think that it was a good year, too, because I think that we realized how fast our lives are going by us, and we weren't really enjoying the simple things in life. The simple things we took so much for granted, like going out to a restaurant or going to church or having your family come over just to visit, graduations, all of that good stuff. We realized we took so much for granted. It was just like, this was expected, this is what's going to happen this point in my life. And I really do think that because that was Jim and I's just before, it was our 49th year of marriage. I think it really prepared us for our 50-year anniversary, because I think we really got to know each other again. And I know that sounds silly with somebody that had been married 49 years and had been together for like 54. How can you think that you don't know somebody after all those years? You kind of take them for granted. You just assume that they're always going to be there. But the fact that Jim and I ate all of our meals together, we went for walks every day together. You know, we played cards and stuff like that. Made time for each other. And then with our Zoom calls, really appreciated our family so much more. So I think that if we really and then we found out how much more we could really do. How many people now work from home that before your companies told you that there would be no way possible that could happen? But now it's possible because they figured out, because they had to have life keep on moving. And so, therefore, I wish I could remember I know. Therefore, it was just, there's a back way into Christy's house. It's shorter, but I don't exactly remember where it is. And I don't want to get lost. So we're going to take the long way home. But anyways, like I said, think about things in your past that you kind of took for granted. I was doing so well in my weight loss program that I just took it for granted that, you know, like I knew what I was doing. You weren't going to tell me. I knew what I was doing. I lost 96 pounds. Don't tell me. I know what I'm doing. Well, obviously, somewhere along the line, I forgot what I was doing because I gained weight back. And I'm more determined than ever to start losing that weight again. And I always say this, and I so mean it from the bottom of my heart. I would not have gotten as far as I've gotten without this YouTube channel, without the YouTube community. I have people that just text me just support. They kind of know just when I need it. And they just kind of, out of the blue, just drop me a line, drop me a text, drop me an email, something like that really, really encourages me and makes me realize that what I'm doing is making a difference not only for myself, but for other people too. And I'd like to think that I'm making a difference in the world. I'd like to think that I'm not just taking up space. And I think a lot of us think that way too. And I'm really just very thankful for everybody that supports me, encourages me, keeps me on track, lets me know gently, okay, buddy, you know, you can go. You can turn. But they don't want to go. Anyway, I think that just when I'm like really kind of doubting myself or something, you have me hang in there. You just think, come on, Sandy, you can do it. I know you can do it. And I know this guy. In Michigan, if it's a clear, even though you're at a red light, if you're just going onto a one-way street, if it's clear, you can complete your left turn. And this guy doesn't seem to think that he needs to complete his left turn. But anyway, so that's my thoughts on that subject. I'm kind of bummed. I thought if I got here early enough, I'd be able to see Sophia before she left for school, but she's already gone to school by now. So I've missed that opportunity. And then when I'm all done with the shower, I will give you a start to finish breakdown of what I had to go through, how much it cost. It's adding up already. Because I've already, and you know what? I meant to tell you too that you guys are right. It wasn't $300. I only paid $150, but still, that was for the fee, the inspection fee. But I was told that maybe they told me that it was $300 and the $150 would be for the fee, and the other, I don't remember. But I only did pay $150. Oh, look at I spit. How rude. But it was that was $3,200 for them to come and do the mold remediation. So and then it was another $350 for the wood for Jimmy to fix the shower. Oh, look at that. I can park right in front of Christy's house. She's got a neighbor that parks in front of her house that she gets annoyed with. They get like really high driveways. So anyway, but we are here at our destination. So I will talk to you next after we pick up Denise. How's that sound? Ooh, the ferocious dog. Ferocious dog. And the other one over there. Lucy, Lucy! Lucy's under the covers there. Let's go see Lucy. There's the scaredy doggy. Sleeping with one eye open. She still doesn't trust me. Hey, look who's back from work. Of course, the dogs don't bark at her, and they all jumped off their little perches to go and greet her at the door. Me, they just stayed like scaredy cats on the couch and on the chair. Did you work hard?
No.
Oh, Lucy was hiding it. Lucy was hiding the remote.
Well, you wouldn't have been able to work it.
Jelly. Where's Jelly? Oh, come here, Jelly. Come here, Jelly. Oh.
Can you tell which one's her favorite dog?
This one will get so jealous if I... And I've only been gone for like 2 hours. If that. Oh, good. Come on, good. Come on, good.
Yeah, you're the stepchild.
Goody.
Well, at least I got to be here long enough that, because Denise's procedure got put back way far. So, anyway, there's Sophia, and she made me a snowman.
I made an art today.
Oh, nice. Now I gotta go pick up Denise because they just called.
You do that.
Okay, for breakfast, gonna have some holy guacamole, a cheese stick, and some eggs and grapefruit, and a cup of tea. Because look what time it is. It is time to eat. My quote is, be proud of your accomplishments, no matter how small. It's an 8-point breakfast, 0 for my egg, tea, and grapefruit, 2 points for my cheese stick, 3 points for my holy guacamole, 3 points for my toast. Let's go eat. Well, Jim and I just got our vaccinations. The 4th one now?
Exactly.
4th one. But we didn't have to wait the 15 minutes because the guy said, well, since you're done it 3 times and you didn't have a reaction, I guess you'll be fine with this one. So we didn't sit around and wait for 15 minutes.
Yeah, so now we'll die.
Yeah. Jim needs to plant that thought in my head. I need to hear that. Also, what else was I going to say? Oh, the guy, he told me to come in the back room, and then he goes and gives Jim the what do you call it, the shot out in the actual office, in the pharmacy. Go figure. Okay, there you go. Now you can say hello.
Hello, my friends. We're out to dinner. We're having fish and chips because it's Friday in Lent. So we're at Strawberry Fields.
2 more weeks is all.
Yeah, 2 more weeks.
It went by fast.
It did. Well, March went.
Yeah, sure. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Well, that's going to do it for tonight. Birdie, come by. We're going to watch some TV. I had fish and chips for dinner, and I peeled off the outer coating and just ate the actual cod, although I did eat the French fries. And then it came with the salad, and I had the salad. It was very good. And I had iced tea. And then Denise's colonoscopy came out okay. They found one little tiny polyp that the doctor's not the least bit concerned about. They removed that. And Sophia only had half a day of school today, so that's why I got to see Sophia. And Jim and I got our boosters. Exciting day. But so that's going to do it for tonight. So I thought I'd just check in here real quick and tell you to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow.